I'm just reading welcome to the live chat, and I'm waiting for someone to reply. And by the way, I'm in a room, so I could be kept secret, like nobody could interrupt me. And I'm just telling you of what should and how should the live stream for the New Year's Eve go. And by the way, this is my first live stream, and this is actually, this is also a test live stream because I'm testing it. I'm testing of about what would happen. How does live streaming work? Yeah, that's what I was looking for. And by the way, Car commented, "Hey, Car, how are you doing? I think you're doing. I came first. Congratulations, Car. You're the first one. I can also talk to my friends who comment on the live stream. That's what I can do. By the way, and I'm planning of how should my New Year's Rockin' Eve go. I begin my live stream five. I can begin my live stream 5 minutes before the New Year's Eve, and I can tell you that like Timely and Jorge Fireworks sponsored this video, and I can release the fireworks. No, not me. I can't release the fireworks because I'm 14 years old, and 14-year-olds can't play with fireworks. And I'm gonna talk about how was this past year that's gonna end in 5 minutes, and I'm gonna use those 5 minutes to talk about this year and next year, and to reflect on this year and on the next year. When I say reflect, this means that I could tell you how about my New Year's resolutions too, and what's gonna happen in the next year. Oh, also Garrett hates me now. Don't worry, Car. Garrett doesn't really hate you, but if you say he hates you, don't worry. You can find another friend who can be friends with you. So don't worry. Just believe in yourself, Car. Just believe in yourself, and don't get sad or something about those things or something. Yeah. And by the way, this I was playing about the New Year's Eve to go. It's 5 minutes to talk about this year and the next year. And when there's 1 minute left, I'm gonna get all excited and count down the minutes, the seconds before the New Year's Eve, about the 5 second intervals. And between those 5 seconds, I'm gonna tell you that the New Year's Eve is getting closer. And when it reaches the last 10 seconds of the year, I'm gonna count down. And when it reaches 15 seconds left till New Year's Eve, 2022, of course, I'm gonna tell everybody to count down the seconds to the New Year's Eve for for the people who are watching this video on the other side of the world, and at the point where it's daytime, like in the Americas, because people in the western part of the world or the eastern part of the world are probably going to be sleeping or celebrating the New Year's Eve anyway. And also, when the 10 seconds come, I'm going to count down with all of you guys if you want to. And when it reaches the midnight, and in the first moment of 2022, I'm going to say, Happy New Year, welcome to the year 2022, and the second year of the 2020s decade. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. And when the first 5 seconds of the year go, I'm gonna tell you guys that this year hasn't even started, or just already started. And I'm gonna tell you all the things that I'm gonna do in this next year, and about the Beijing Winter Olympics 2022 that are gonna happen in a month and 4 days. Because of the midnight or something, because the year 2022 would start, by the way. And I'm gonna tell you about what can you do for Christmas and the New Year's Eve. Christmas is already gone by, and yeah. And also, I'm gonna wish. Not. I'm gonna tell you, like, if you when you wake up from your New Year's Eve party, you can wake up you can wake up in the morning and tell your kids that it's New Year's Eve, and you can tell them that they can open their presents, but not when they had some nice New Year's Eve lunch and had gone for a nice walk outside, because, well, why not get some fresh air on the first day of the year? You like inhale the year. Like inhale the first day of the year. Inhale January 1st. Like jokes already. And what you have and I could wish everybody a happy new year after I finish saying the first things about the first words of January of the gift of the year, and tell everybody what they can do for the New Year's Eve, and gonna tell them be safe with fireworks also. And my dad's gonna launch those fireworks, and I'm gonna show them that they go up in the air and boom, how they explode into beautiful sparks of multicolored sparks. Yeah. That's what I was looking for, and I'm gonna tell you when I end this live stream. Yeah, for the countdown till the New Year's Eve and the live stream. I'm gonna tell you to have a great and wonderful, a fun, exciting, and entertaining year of 2022. Yeah, and gonna tell you after my usual outro. I'm gonna tell you see you and I'm gonna tell you have a fun, exciting, and entertaining new year 2022. And these are my plans about the live stream and how it's gonna go, like from the last 5 minutes until this year ends, and the first minutes of 2022 that I'm gonna talk about. Yeah. And by the way, this is my test live stream, and about back to the original thing. The fireworks I'm gonna record. I'm gonna the Some people are gonna open their windows and watch how my dad and I launch fireworks up in the air, and I'm gonna wish them a New Year's Eve, just as I'm gonna wish a New Year's Eve to you guys who are watching this video and this live stream and the next live stream about the New Year's Eve. And also, I'm gonna upload shorts for the 45, 30, and 15 minutes left until the New Year's Eve 2022. These are gonna be shorts, and I'm gonna take a brief moment to tell you how many minutes are left until New Year's Eve, and I'm gonna be and the excitement is gonna start when it reaches the 15 minutes left until New Year's Eve, and also when it's gonna be 1 hour left until New Year's Eve 2022, and I'm gonna. My mom told my dad not to swear in the background because it may get me a strike or something for swearing in the background, or some content, and some unknown content. I don't know what to say. Yeah. And by the way, this is the room I'm gonna make some live streams during the week, and it looks kind of comfy. Yeah, that's because it has some plush toys and some old plush toys. This isn't my room, by the way. This isn't, I mean. And the live stream is going about 8 minutes and 20 seconds, by the way, now. There's some backpacks, a guitar, some other guitar, the vacuum cleaner, and other things. And toilet paper for some reason, and some other stuff in the locker over there, and some boxes, and bean bags. Or couches, yeah. And this room looks kind of comfy, so I can make my own live streams. Because, yeah, I may even sit in this chair when the toilet papers are removed, and I can also talk about how I can improve my channel in the future, and talk about my friends on YouTube, and about my parents about how they're doing. And if I go to a place and it has internet connections, I'm gonna record. I'm gonna be live in those places where I am at, and I'm also gonna tell you that this year was a really nice year for me. 2021 was great because Garrett subscribed to me, and because he made two videos about me transforming into 4 Halloween creatures, and congratulating me on my 100 subscribers. Thank you, if you're watching this, and if you're and about this live stream. I'm testing this to see how many views I'm gonna get, and the comments I'm gonna get. And I wonder what happens if I stop live streaming, and I don't want this live stream to go invisible or something. And as always, I'll be guys like and as always, I'm gonna nothing, just watching about about hey, I came first. Also, here hates me now, but he doesn't. He just ignored a notification. And oh yeah, just watching, checking about how it works. Okay, yeah. Just watching. Sorry if I was too close to the screen for a few minutes. And as always, if you guys like this video or live stream, click subscribe and stay tuned for the Lazar's Rockin' Eve 2022 and for more awesome videos to come. See you and stay tuned.